lesson for Greta Van Fleet's Safari song. I had a few comments in my previous videos covering this song that people wanted lessons for it, so here we are. So before we start, I wanted to thank everybody. I hit 500 subscribers today, so it's a milestone compared to a few months ago when I was sitting at 8 or 7. So thanks everybody for subscribing. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and I'll be sure to keep more videos coming. So let's get into this. Standard tuning, as always with these guys. So you're going to start, this song is based more around power chords than it is, well, Jake uses more power chords than he does chords compared to other songs that he plays. So you're going to start off with an A power chord, which is 2nd fret on the D string and the A string, or just open A string, sorry. And you're just playing those two strings, so A and a D string. So you'll play the first, you play an open A, and then you'll go to the 4th fret on the G string, whole bend, and then 2nd fret, 4th fret, 2nd fret, whole bend on the 4th fret, 2nd fret, 2nd fret again, 4th fret, 2nd fret. So all together slowly. Finish off this little riff, you go bend again on the 4th fret of the G string, 2nd fret, again, 4th fret back to 2nd fret, G chord, and then a D chord, but you're not playing the E string on the bottom, so you don't even have to put your finger on the 2nd fret, just, it's more of a D power chord, so all together. And so that's the intro riff that he's doing. So you go through that 4 times for the intro. You go through 3 more times. Drop my pick. 3 more times through that, and then it gets into the main groove. So it goes 2 times through the groove before it gets into the verse. So the main groove is like this: A power chord again, like you were doing, like I showed you towards the beginning of the video. So this 2nd fret, and this is kind of a funky groove. It's just alternating back and forth between your other fingers. So you're going to go to 4th fret only for 1 note, and then you lift off, and your right hand is just kind of doing a constant rhythm pattern. So you go on, off on the 5th fret of the D string, so back to 4th fret, and then 3rd fret of the A string, 4th fret of the D string, 5th fret, 4th fret, and then G chord to D chord, so. Goes through that twice, and it goes through the same pattern again. The verse comes in. So once the verse comes in, it goes through that same pattern 4 times. So intro, that goes through 4 times, and then before the verse starts, you go through 2 times of that the groove pattern. Starts, and then you go 4 times through that. So two more times, and then it goes back into, well, it goes to the chorus, but the riff stays the same as it was in the beginning. Goes through that 4 times, like it same amount as the beginning, and then it goes back into before the verse 2 times. Goes into the verse, continues that same groove that goes through 4 times, goes back to the chorus again. 4 times through that same riff. And then at the end of the chorus, so I'll just do the last time through the chorus. Now it goes into the guitar solo. So what you're going to start on is 7th fret of the G string, whole bend. And then with your first finger, play the 5th fret of the E string. And you have to keep that string bent. So you play it again, release the bend, 5th fret of the G string, just pull off, you don't have to pick it, you can if you want, and then pick the 5th or 7th fret of the D string. So back to 5th fret, whole bend on the 7th fret again, and then you use your pinky on the 8th fret of the E string and B string, and you pick the E string, B string, and then the D string, and release that bend, and then you have to bend it again without playing it, and play the E string and B string again, and then release the bend. And then 5th fret of the G string, 7th fret of the D string, and then you start on 7th fret of the G string, slide up 2 frets to the 9th, so, and then 8th fret of the B string, and then slide up again 2 frets, and 10th fret of the B string, so G string, 7th to 9th, and then 9th to 11th, and then back down to 9th and 8th, and then back up to 11th and 10th, and then to go back down, it's E string, 9th fret, so 9th fret, and then 9th fret on the G string, 7th fret on the G string, and then on the 5th fret of the G string, you're going to do a whole bend. Actually, no, it's just a half bend, sorry, not a whole bend. I was wondering why that was so easy to bend. So a half bend on the G string at 5th fret, and then your pinky's going to play 5th fret on the E string. He does that a couple times through, and then to finish it off, he goes on the A string, 5th fret, slides to the 7th, and then plays 5th fret on the D string, 7th fret on the A string, and then 5th fret on the G string, 7th fret on the D string, and then pull off hammer on, so 7th fret to 5th fret on the D string, and then back to 7th fret, and then you'll play, and then so you'll play the G string and the D string together at 5th fret, and then hammer on, pull off hammer on again, and then you have to do like a bar with your 3rd finger on a D string and G string at 7th fret, back to 5th fret, back to 7th fret, and then up here he goes to 14th, 12th, 15th fret, and does a whole bend with his 2nd and 3rd finger, and then his 1st finger is on the 12th fret of the E string. So that's what you're getting to, you're bending to. So that's to end the solo off. So you bend, and then it goes, when you're doing that, that's the equivalent, because he doesn't do it the same way live because it's only one guitar player, so the bass player is doing that when you go, and you slide back down, and then there's a vocal solo, and then you go G chord, G chord, 2 A power chords, and then vocal solo, and then there's no G chord, D chord this time, he just leaves it out, and then another A chord twice, or A power chord, sorry. Another vocal solo, A twice, and then this time there is back into the chorus. So same thing 4 times through, and then it goes back into this main the main groove again, but it's like the outro of the song, and he does a little solo type thing over top of this. So 4th fret bend on half bend on the G string, and then you're gonna play the 5th fret twice, and then once more, and then pull off to 2nd fret, and then pull off to open again, and then play 4th fret twice, 5th fret, pull off, and then the next one is 3rd fret on the B string, whole bend, and then 3rd fret, pull off to the 1st fret, and then 2nd fret on the G string, and then the one after that is a whole bend on 4th fret G string, 2nd fret on the E string, 5th fret on the B string, 2nd fret on the B string, 4th fret on the G string, and then a series of bends to 2nd fret, and then the last one is just bends on the G string, 4th fret, and then back 2nd fret. And then to end off the song, G chord, D chord, G chord, G chord, G chord, G chord, and then there's a big pause, and then you end with the A power chord. That's how the song ends right there. So hopefully that has helped anybody who has had troubles learning that song. If you guys have any further questions, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section, and I'll try and clear up any problems you're having. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos. Until then, keep on rocking, guys.